The Gorge Technology Alliance brought astronaut Jeff Williams to Hood River on March 21st, a key player on the International Space Station. He was up there building it when it first started. Jeff showed us pictures of launches, orbit patterns, some details about all the missions he's been on. He's traveled on the space shuttle in Russian Soyuz vehicles, and he said his passion was photography. It's been estimated he's taken about 500,000 photos of Earth through a special windowed portion of the space station. He said it was always a beautiful view, whether it was mountain ranges, glaciers, or special cloud formations over the polar caps, sunrises, sunsets, even seeing evidence of a rocket launch from Earth. A unique situation where he saw a erupting volcano that no one else on Earth knew about. Colonel Williams had some archival shots of his landings in Russia, and I thought this one was really interesting to see the brutal effects of re-entry on the capsule. You wonder how thin those walls are. Colonel Williams was kind enough to stay for a question and answer session, and some of the younger members of the audience, school kids, asked plenty of questions about what it's like to be in space. One gal in the audience turned out to be one of his scuba dive trainers when Colonel Williams was practicing spacewalk maneuvers. They practice underwater to mimic actual spacewalks. Colonel Williams visited a few schools in the gorge that day, and it was really good to see a lot of kids at the evening event, learning about all the science experiments that the astronauts do, what it was like to fly up in the rocket, and what it was like to come back down to Earth. They learned about what kind of food they had on the space station, and they learned about some of the work they do to repair and keep the space station going. He talked a lot about the international cooperation between all the countries to keep and maintain the space station, and of course he said it's the political will of everybody involved that will keep it going. Colonel Williams ended his presentation with his own video collage that he's made with his photographs over the times he's been in space, and it was a great way to wrap things up. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for supporting Columbia Community Connection.